Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Niners at 4-8 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're going to go 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
You and I have talked about it before, but what about the year this guy's had on the ground? You come in as a rookie and in the discussion as MVP.
And people have always told me, running back, one of the easiest positions to break in, but not to this level. If you're talking MVP, that means he's had a sensational season.
Mozzie Smith, he's the one who got in there and made that play defensively. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing here, Purdy. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And some room to work. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Once again, it's Mitchell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run response.
And across the trunk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, Lance. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a play fake. Lance. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. After 7-0. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he's got it down to the 28. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Here's 2nd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Noah Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. They're still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Purdy looking to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Purdy's throw caught by Gray. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Kelvin Joseph that time in on the tackle. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Another run with Mitchell.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
Sometimes in that spot you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Purdy. That is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 34 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Lance now on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Trying the right side with Mitchell.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this pass caught by Gray.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Here's Purdy.
And it's complete to Mitchell. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. And this will be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw into the hands of Fan. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Here's 2nd and 3. Right back to Mitchell here.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
88 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all Lebanon defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down.
Escaping the pressure right.
They'll find Ayuk open right side.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
A handoff from Mitchell running left.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Elijah Mitchell.
In the final seconds of the first half.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Ready?
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Ready.
And Lance going to throw.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
A final shot before half for Lance. That's caught by Chosen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
During the week, the special teams coach puts together a game plan that he presents to the head coach. And in every game plan, there's one big play that he points to the head coach and says, listen, when we need it, we can go to it. I think they did exactly that on that one.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. And Lance now to throw.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's pulled in at the 32. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Play action, now it's Lance.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
Gets past one man. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Outright to Smith and Jigba.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Javon Hargrave, the former Eagle, there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Strike. Strike. Strike 2. Ready.
Now a play fake. Lance. He finds Smith-Njigba in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
From 21 yards away.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Goes out of bounds across the 50, inside the 45.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A give here to Mitchell.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Great effort there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year.
And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
Eluding the pressure right.
And Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
They'll roll him out right.
That is incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up with a late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Well, the faithful in full war here in Santa Clara. This is third down. Shotgun now for Lance. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Desperation time here. Lance. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Down the right sideline. Touchdown! Fires! A great play there. 30 yards. And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. This is 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They'll come up now on second down. Here's Lance. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now it's a quarter. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
On play action, Lance.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Cleveland Farrell dropping it for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cleveland Farrell, that's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Hey, red. White, white.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers.
Got it. Ready? Alert! Alert! Let go.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 24 yards out.
And the Niners have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it.